Ever wonder how that little box in your car became such a big part of our lives? Radio has an amazing story to tell you. Let's explore how it began and grew into the technology we know today. Let's also uncover the shocking truth behind the radio's invention. Was it really Marconi? Or did an Indian genius get robbed of his glory? So tune in as we take a journey through the airwaves of time. Let's start at the very beginning. The year is 1895 and inventors are racing to master wireless communication. Guglielmo Marconi, an Italian inventor, sends and receives his first radio signals in Italy. But hold on, there's some controversy here. You've probably heard that Guglielmo Marconi is often called the father of radio and the inventor of radio, right? Well, get ready for a shock. There's another scientist who might deserve that title, Jagadish Chandra Bose from India. J.C. Bose actually demonstrated his radio inventions before Marconi did. In 1895, he showed off a device that could send radio waves in Calcutta, India. That's the same year Marconi started his work. Both men made huge breakthroughs in radio technology. So why does Marconi get all the credit? Here's where things get fishy. Marconi was quick to patent and sell his inventions. What about Bose? Some say he didn't care about making money. He just wanted to share his knowledge with everyone. But wait, there's more. Bose's work went way beyond just radio. He invented a super-sensitive instrument called the coherer that could detect radio waves. Marconi used a similar device in his work. Coincidence? You decide. Radio, radar, and television, which use wavelengths ranging from 400 meters to a centimeter, have come into being thanks to the pioneering efforts of men like J.C. Bose. He modified his coherence even further to produce minor electric waves that could be transmitted without the use of wires. In 1895, J.C. Bose proved the point of his arguments. He used an electric wave generator to fire a gun, placed 75 feet away, even though the two were not connected by any wire. The results of this unique experiment were of profound interest for men like Marconi, Lodge, and Muirhead, who were also attempting to transmit wireless messages. Now, we're not saying Marconi didn't do important work. He definitely helped make radio a real-world technology. But shouldn't Bose get some credit too? This story shows us how history isn't always simple. Sometimes great inventions come from teamwork, even if the team members don't know each other. It also reminds us to look beyond the famous names and dig deeper into history. So, what do you think? Was Marconi the true father of radio, or did J.C. Bose get robbed? Leave your thoughts in the comments. But wait, we will now quickly discuss the fascinating evolution of radio technology. You will be amazed to uncover some surprising ways it impacts our daily lives on a day-to-day basis that you may not be aware of. Please stay tuned till the end. Let's fast forward to 1901. Marconi achieves a major breakthrough. He sends the first transatlantic radio signal from England to Newfoundland. This moment changes everything. Suddenly, long-distance communication without wires is possible. By 1920, something amazing happens. The first commercial radio station, KDKA, starts broadcasting in Pittsburgh. This marks the beginning of radio as a mass medium. The 1920s become known as the radio boom. Stations pop up all over the country. People are fascinated by this new technology, but with great power comes great responsibility. The airwaves get crowded, and chaos ensues. The government steps in with the Radio Act of 1927. This creates the Federal Radio Commission to manage the growing number of stations. Now, let's talk about the golden age of radio. It stretches from the late 1920s to the early 1950s. During this time, radio becomes the center of American homes. Families gather around to listen to news, entertainment, and music. Commercial networks like NBC and CBS become major players. They create popular shows that captivate millions of listeners. Radio shapes American culture in ways we still feel today. But technology never stands still. In the 1930s, Edwin Armstrong invented the FM radio. FM stands for frequency modulation. FM radio had clearer sound and less noise than the older AM radio. But AM radio could send signals really far, which was great. But FM? It had a crystal clear sound that made music and voices sound amazing. At first, not many people used FM radio. It took some time for people to realize how good it was, but guess what? By the 1970s, FM became more popular than AM. That's about 40 years after it was invented. In the 1950s, radio technology took a big leap forward with the invention of the transistor radio. Before this, radios used large vacuum tubes, which made them bulky and power-hungry. These old radios were often pieces of furniture that sat in living rooms. The transistor changed everything. It was tiny compared to vacuum tubes, but could do the same job. This allowed engineers to create small, portable radios that ran on batteries. Suddenly, people could carry their favorite music and shows wherever they went. It was a revolution in listening. Imagine being able to enjoy radio at the beach, in your car, or while walking down the street. As radio expands, it also diversifies. Radio's influence on music can't be overstated. It helped spread new genres like rock and roll in the 1950s and 60s. DJs become tastemakers, their choices making or breaking new artists. Top 40 formats dominate, playing hit songs in heavy rotation. But radio isn't just about entertainment. It plays a crucial role during times of conflict and crisis. In World War II, radio united many nations through shared information. It boosted morale for troops and civilians alike. Leaders used radio to speak directly to citizens, creating a sense of connection. Radio also became a powerful educational tool. Schools use radio programs to supplement classroom learning. This is especially valuable in rural areas with limited resources. Public radio stations focus on educational content and cultural programming. Now, let's jump to more recent times and some amazing everyday uses of radio in the present era. Digital audio broadcasting brings clearer sound to radio. Satellite radio launches in the early 2000s, offering hundreds of channels. The internet transforms radio once again. Online radio stations emerge, free from physical broadcasting limits. Streaming platforms like Spotify and Pandora offer personalized radio-like experiences. Podcasts become a popular new format, allowing anyone to create on-demand content. Now, let's jump into some surprising facts about radio. Did you know that walkie-talkies use radio waves? They help people talk to each other from far away. Many toys and drones are controlled by radio signals. That's how you can control them without touching them and without the use of wires. Did you know that your Wi-Fi internet at home uses radio waves too? That's how you can connect to the internet without wires. Even now, the military uses radio to talk secretly and control things from far away. Even your phonies, including both mobile and cordless home phones, do indeed use radio waves to send text messages and make calls. Radio is everywhere, helping us do cool things every day. So, what's next for radio? Digital platforms and smart speakers are changing how we listen. Artificial intelligence is helping personalize content. 5G networks could enable new interactive radio experiences. Radio content is becoming more diverse and targeted. Some stations are even adding visual elements to their broadcasts. Test your knowledge. Answer the following question for a chance to win $100 in our prize draw. Submit your response in the comments below. What are your favorite radio memories? Please share them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more journeys through history. Until next time, keep those dials tuned.